Mrs. Provitt's Schoology site. If you don't know, now you know. In the beginning, to begin anything new is a little frightening. However, when you're guided, the newness is not so scary. This is my Schoology course. I'm going to break it down one part at a time. At the end, you will know exactly where all of your child's work is located. The top part of the screen, it has the student's name in the corner, then drop down and you see to the left the name of the class and period. That's very, very important to always notice. Right underneath that, you see the 3 links. I only have 3 links on my course. First, we have the link to the ELA class. Now, this happens to be the 3rd period. That's my honors class from 8 to 9 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. However, it can be any period and any time, any day. That will change as it needs to change. But that is the link they will click to access my class. Underneath that is the link to team. Whenever we want to study and to be tutored, I mean just with my class, that's the way they'll enter team. And the final link, I gave every class a Google Classroom. We don't use it that much, but when we do, they do not have to get out of Schoology to access it. They just click the link. To the right, you will see upcoming. Upcoming tells the work that is due. They should be working on this work. Right underneath that, it tells the due date for the work. There should never be a time your child says, I didn't know the due date. The due date is right there. And then underneath it, it lists the actual assignments and the time that it is due. Let's go to the bottom half of the screen. Now this is where my folders are located. I only have 3 folders. The first folder, Mrs. Provitt's notes on the lessons. Well, this folder contains 3 items. The second folder, Unit 3, What Matters? Well, actually, this folder contains the current unit's work. So right now, it's Unit 3. When we move on to Unit 4, it will become Unit 4 folder. I unpublish every other unit, all the other information to keep everything current and neat. You know, organized. And finally, the third folder, well, that is my Zoom class sessions folder. And that's what it contains. Now, let's look at these folders a little closer. Mrs. Provitt's notes on the lessons. When you click on that folder, you see one, Mrs. Provitt's website link. You don't even have to get out of Schoology to get to my website. Then you see the videos folder. All of the videos I give the children are listed in the videos folder. They're listed in alphabetical order, so they're easy to find. There never should be a time your child says, I can't find the video. Look in the video folder. And number 3, graphic organizers, also listed in alphabetical order. So those are the 3 things contained in Mrs. Provitt's notes folder. But so far, you've only seen the website and my videos. Here are my graphic organizers and PowerPoints. They are also listed in alphabetical order. As you can see, I have some information that the children will need all year long, and there is no excuse for them not to know this, like the basic 5-paragraph essay outline, editing checklist, essay hamburger construction, hooks, MLA formatted document sample. All of this will help them write throughout the year. I shouldn't have to explain something over and over and over again when they have access to it, mainly that race paragraph. Next folder, the unit folder. Contained in the unit folder, all the work for the unit listed in the order it is to be done, first to last. New assignments will appear each week. If you start from the top, you see the very first assignment I gave. Then you move down, and then you will see the last assignment I gave. No one ever has to ask, well, when did you give that? Look in the folder. And the very last folder, the Zoom folder. Contained in the Zoom folder, all the Zoom class sessions in chronological order. That's right, all of these Zoom classes. If your child does not remember something, have them pull up a Zoom lesson. So, as you can see, my Schoology course is pretty organized, and it's not that hard to find things with only 3 folders and 3 links. I hope this helps.